Hello, everyone, and welcome. Okay, that was an inconvenient time for you to do that. I was about to start the recording, then the heater turned on, then the heater turned off, and then I left my Xbox on a while, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna go into rest mode now. But welcome on in. This is the NLCS game number 1, which you'll be watching. Without me, I don't have headphones on. I have nothing to do with it, so I'm just gonna let you enjoy the game. We had a hell of a game yesterday. It was 2.5 hours, and it just kind of kept going, but it was actually a really good game. 11-10, a lot of offense, a lot of runs, a lot of homers, and a wild swing of down 3 to up 3 in a 6-run bottom of the 4th or 5th or whatever it was for Toronto, only for them to slip up, give up that lead. They just could not keep Minnesota off the base paths, and they struggled to produce runs late in the game, and then like an error at the end. It was a wild game. So we'll see what we get today. Today is the NLCS. Is going to be game number 1. It's going to be between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. You'll be able to check this video out. This is going to be the only video of the day. I think what I'm going to do, I think this is what I settled on today while I was at work, was that I'm going to upload 2 separate baseball videos. We'll do the NLCS, we'll do the ALCS. You can watch whichever series you want to watch. If you enjoy the user experience with me, you can just watch that video. If you want to just kind of see the whole thing, or you're just interested in just kind of some baseball because that's what you're feeling like watching, that'll be for you as well. So NLCS will upload first, just because it's starting first, and then that'll slide the ALCS with the Mariners. That'll slide that back to like 6 or 7 p.m. I'm not 100% sure on the exact time at the moment, but I'm thinking if I go 6 a.m., 1 p.m., 7 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., I think that's a good spread. Honestly, the best spread would be 6 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m., but I've had them all going up at 1 p.m. for so long that I figure we'll just keep with that. But I think it might go up at 7. I think that might be the time, but keep an eye out for that. And that's when applicable. Sometimes, like today, we'll just have the one game at 1 p.m. Tomorrow, we'll have 2, as you can see here. And then we'll just have 1, and then we'll just have 1, and then we'll have 2. So it's a little wonky. It'll also depend on how the series go. If it ends up where it's just one series is going, that'll get bumped to 1. But I think this is a good way to do it. I think so. And it's going to work a little bit better as far as my recording schedule is concerned, where I can record a game. All of a sudden my throat has decided to stop working, or my vocals have decided to stop working. I can record a game that I'm not playing, and I'm not locked into playing that after. So if I want to record, like for example, this next one, I got to do 2. I can do 1 a little bit earlier in the day and then split it with something else. It just, for me on my end, it works a little better than roping myself in for like a 4 or 5 hour chunk. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. But anyway, enjoy today's game. If you enjoy the content, if you want to follow the NLCS and the ALCS and then the World Series, if you'd like to see how many times I punch my microphone the rest of the season, you should subscribe right here to youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. We're so close to 600 subscribers. I think about 14 away at this point at the time of recording. So there you go. Get in before the 600 hits, and you can be part of the first 600 club. All clubs, cool, but sometimes it's fun. It's fun to be the cool person, or the maybe slightly annoying person. It's fun to be the person who's like, yeah, I liked them way back when they were indie. You can do that. You can do that. I mean, don't be an asshole about it, but you can do that. Anyway, scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. Like I said, videos, baseball going up every day, 1 p.m. or 6 p.m. or 7 p.m., whatever. Just hit the subscribe button, turn the notifications on. There you go. That's all you have to do. And then stick around. Enjoy today's game. It's game 1 of the National League Division Series, or the Championship Series, the NLCS. Game number 1, New York at Los Angeles. And we will, I'll probably talk at the outro, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Enjoy the game. We'll see you later. Don't forget to subscribe.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Clayton Kershaw gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
And now in the box, Jeff McNeil. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the first pitch. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Rolled slowly to first. He's got it. A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out. J.D. Davis the next to bat. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Just underway here in Southern California. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 2, Dominic.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. First pitch on the way. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Jacob deGrom will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was at his previous start.
Now at the plate is Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Looking up is the left fielder at the track, the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Mookie. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box, Chris Taylor.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. In previous duels with deGrom, he's gone 4 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. No outs, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Popped him up. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The windup and the 0-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Cody Bellinger is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A 1 pitch on its way.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Struck him out. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. Second inning set to go, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
The 0-2 home. Fastball well outside.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So the next to bat will be Kevin Pillar. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's got 8 hits in 16 tries. First pitch on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. James McCann will be next. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Striding in is James McCann, a potential tying run for him at third base. He's set. Here it comes.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The 1-0 home. And he misses 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
At the plate now, Jacob deGrom, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. On the ground to third. Reined in. A flip will go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Here's the first pitch. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. And now, Max Muncy. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch on the way, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fouled away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. is in there for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone, that's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We played 2.5. All even now at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Edwin Rios.
Edwin.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. And a a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
To the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
Behind 0-2 now. Kershaw, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Runner at first with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. 2 out with the man at first. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-0 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 2-1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Michael Conforto will be next. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 delivery. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. There he goes. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. Bellinger's got it.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
In now, James McCann, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here now is Will Smith. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Into the box, James McCann. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First offering on its way. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Next up, Jacob deGrom. First pitch on its way. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy. Now here it comes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Bounce it to the left side. Davis brings it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next to hit, Clayton Kershaw.
Kershaw.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. And no one will get this one. Muncy, the runner at second with one away. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Second baseman, Brett Taylor.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Has a look, now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. J.D. Davis will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A little bouncer. Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Tony Gonsolin, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So next to bat will be Michael Conforto. First delivery to him, as he'll take a look at ball one. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Kevin Pillar would be next. The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next up is Kevin Pillar. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. Nothing in 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. And there's ball 1. 2-1 the count to Pillar.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
A swing and a ground ball to third. The flip will go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
The shortstop, Corey.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
The pitch.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Smith is underneath this one. And he's got it for out number 1. Ready now is Cody Bellinger. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Line hard to the left side, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Count even at 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Will Smith. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, James McCann. First offering. Ripped down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. To the plate now, Jacob deGrom. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-1 home.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt sign again.
And the 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him. Turned on down the line. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, J.D. Davis, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Mets strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Aaron Loop gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh. Now to the plate, here is A.J. Pollock. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
A.J. Pollock.
From the stretch.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Here comes the 1-2. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Next up is Max Muncy. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Alonso has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Now it'll be Edwin Rios. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Home. Left side, but well foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Beats the runner to the bag, and McCann gets his man.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the pitcher, Scott.
Justin Turner will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. First pitch coming, here it is.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Seager ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch on the way. The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Here comes the 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The 2-2. This is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In the air now, out to left. Pollock is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mookie Betts.
Betances sets. First pitch on its way. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit in the air to left. Smith has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Next, it'll be Chris Taylor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Count even now at 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home is a fastball looked at for a strike.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. First delivery to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes. One and 2, here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next to dig in, Kevin Pilar. Career against Blake Trinan, just a 1 for 9. First pitch of the AB on its way. One 0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And now here is James McCann. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The set and the 1-0. That misses 2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Brandon Nimmo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Mets leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Edwin Diaz comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. So here's Cody Bellinger head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's a perfect 2 for 2.
Cody Bellinger.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Will Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. The 0-1 offering. 2 out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 0-2, here it is.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Now back, first baseman, Matt.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz, batting at an even .400. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Now the 2-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brustar Graterol takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peters is there, and he has it for the out. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
high fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's the second out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. At the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Peters is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Joey Lucchesi comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that brings in Edwin Rios.
The third baseman, Edwin Rios.
Now here's the first offering. Yes, he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. DJ Peters stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 4 so far. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. And that misses for ball 1. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Betts is on the move. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Ready with the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Dodgers leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Stepping up is Pete Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. 11th inning set to get underway. And stepping up as the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1 on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup, the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Fouled off. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Corey Seager. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two. Two balls and two strikes to Corey Seager.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit sharply toward the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but to beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. The leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. Ball one as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready with another two-strike offering. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he strikes out again. And that's the fifth time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
To the plate now, Will Smith. This is foul right side. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Cabert Ruiz will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Here's the first pitch. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with two away.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Standing in now, Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Possible winning runs at second with two down, however. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Smith is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Kenley Jansen gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. On to the 12th frame in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the pitch. Lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now the pitch, and it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. All set for the start of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, James McCann. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Two and two to the Mets catcher. Two pitches fouled away. Hopped up. Rios is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Luis Guillorme gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 2-2. Jordan Yamamoto will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Now at the plate here is Edwin Rios. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First pitch of the AB now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, DJ Peters. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Here's the 3-1. Now that's popped up. And there's out number 2. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Mookie Betts. It was a base hit last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
2-1 now to Mookie. 2 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Here's the first pitch. Chris Taylor is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1 left for LA. Score remains 2-2. Thirteenth inning ready to begin, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit toward the right side, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
At the plate, J.D. Davis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Digging in will be Dominic Smith. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Into the box, Pete Alonso, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 0-1 offering. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
In tight with the slider, 2 and 2.
Now 2 and 2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3 and 2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Counts even at 2. The pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. So now into the box is Corey Seager, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
Seager.
Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He went down on strikes last time up.
Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Here's another 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith flew out last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2-1 on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Gavin Lux will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Max Muncy would be next. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Corey Knebel is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. All set to begin the 14th inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Michael Conforto. First pitch on the way. And he misses with it. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Now a swinging bunt. Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Outside in a full count. 3-2. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. At the plate now is Kevin Pillar. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's a .333 hitter. And now the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Up next, James McCann. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The set and the 1-1 to 1-2 now. One and two. Here it is. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now back, the pitcher, Jordan.
Jose Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. McCann on second. Martinez on at first with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Trevor May, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. On to the bottom of the 14th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. The 2-0. Goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Edwin Rios. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Digging in next, DJ Peters. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there, and that's the second out. Big at-bat now, and here is Mookie Betts. The winning run stands at second base. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Now to the plate, Chris Taylor struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Popped him up. McNeil is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Three 3-0 now. Dominic Smith will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. And he fouls this one off. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 0-1.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Tommy Kingley enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. At the plate now, Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Davis at second, Smith at first with no outs. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Hard ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Big spot here, and it'll be Francisco Lindor. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Two balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers 2. Seth Lugo gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey.
First offering on its way.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, and there's 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
The pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. past matchups against Seth Lugo, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2. Oh, and he's down on strikes again. And that's the 6th time he's punched out today. That is just miserable.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Will Smith. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Swung on and missed, 3-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's times like these that I wish we were paid by the inning. The game seemed endless, but the fireworks in the top of the 15th were enough to decide it, and they hang on for the nice road win.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. The Metropolitans jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Trevor May pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
And that will conclude a 15-inning marathon of a game. Game 1 of the NLCS goes to the New York Mets, winners 3-2. Finally just saying screw it. Got a couple of runners on base, a couple of bunts to get them over. And they were able to get one home. They scored, obviously, in the top of the 15th inning to take a 3-2 lead. That was the first lead of the game. They were down 1-0, 2-1, and then tied it at 1-1 and 2-2. And there you go. Mookie Betts 2 for 5, home run. Solo shot. Max Muncy was 2 for 6 with 2 doubles. J.D. Davis, the player of the game, 2 for 6 with a home run, a double, a ribby, and scored all 3 of the runs that the New York Mets scored today. So another marathon game, though this time it's in a different form, just not a lot of hits at all. The Toronto Blue Jays scored more runs in one half inning than these two teams scored combined in yesterday's game. Yesterday, just a ton of hits. The game did go into extras, but it was lengthened because there were just hits all over the place. This one on the opposite end. Not that there was a complete lack of offense, but good defense, good pitching that led to a very low-scoring game that the New York Mets won. So there you go. That will conclude today's video. And if you'd like to see how this continues, how this series goes, there is a game tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. I hope it's not nearly as long as this one was, being 15 innings and at the 2-hour and 50-minute mark. So there you go. Tomorrow, you got a game early, New York in Los Angeles, and then you'll have a game late, Minnesota taking on Seattle in the first of the series for that Mariners-Twins matchup. So there you go. That'll be game 2 before the series shifts back to New York. And then you'll get 2 AL games in a row. Anyway, there you go. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Don't forget to scroll down and subscribe. Ring that bell for more right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Every game of the NLCS and the ALCS airing right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. So be sure to subscribe and ring that bell. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow with more baseball action, including the Mariners in the first American League Championship Series in 2001, I guess. I guess. 20 years. We're doing it. So let's keep these bats hot. They weren't hot, but Minnesota feels like a team that's going to be real tough to beat. I think there are like 300 win teams left in this playoff bracket. Whew. All right. I need a nap. That was a long game.